Hello, my name is Joshua Francis, and this is the Think Podcast. You're welcome. Hi, let's talk about building the perception for possibilities. Now, the perception for possibilities is not something that is new. It didn't happen today, it didn't start today. The earth is filled, it's garnered with possibilities. Whatever possibility that you might have, someone somewhere on the earth is experiencing that thing. Whether it's a possibility to have five times, 10 times more income, whether it's the possibility for a loved one you desire for them to get healed on time, get well on time, whether it's a possibility for a changed nation, you want a better economy, you want a better nation, whatever the possibility might be that you have in your mind, the possibility for a changed life, you don't like the way you live, you do things you really don't like. The possibility, is it possible for you to stop doing this thing? Is it possible for a transformed life? Is it possible to get whatever the possibility you might have in your mind? It's real. And someone somewhere on the earth is enjoying it. How are they doing it? That's the question we're asking. Okay, possibilities are dreams capable of slipping off one's grasp if not understood or paid attention to. Possibilities are dreams. Whatever the possibility we might have in our minds, it's a dream. But we want these things to be a reality. We desire for them to be a reality. It's why it's a possibility, because it can be a reality, but it's a dream. It's not yet a reality yet. But what we are talking about today is that if you pay on attention to it and if you understand it, you can get it. What does that mean? It means that a possibility needs to be inquired into. Possibilities need observation and study. Let's say, for example, I'm the president of a country and I look at a neighbor country and I found out that they're enjoying some things that I would love to enjoy in my country. It's a possibility. It's not yet in my country, but I desire it. Now, what I need to do is inquire into it. I need to observe it. I need to study it. Someone says, in the technological world, how is it possible for us to predict human behavior? For us to recommend products to our customers? It's a possibility. Now, someone said, okay, why don't we observe the way it works in nature? Why don't we study it? Now, that brought about data science, that brought about machine learning, that brought about artificial intelligence. Because possibilities can be studied, they can be observed. Possibilities need to be inquired into. Now, if the mind can run wild and far to conceive the immaterial and perceive the inexistent, then it can see a possibility. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It can see a possibility. Our minds are so powerful. They're powerful tools given to us by our Creator. We can run wild with our mind. We can think about great things. We can think about remarkable things with our mind. Now, this is not about superficial thinking. You can't just wake up one morning, start thinking about lots of things that just don't make sense and say, okay, I'd love that to be a possibility, to be real in my life, or to be real in my country, or to be real in my company, or to be real in my workplace. It's not about superficial thinking. That would be stupid. It's about transformation. It's about understanding the need to be helped. It's about valuing instruction. It's about counsel. It's about desiring a trustworthy navigation. It's about awareness and submission to the keys that govern our universe. Now, what I just gave you is actually some of the key points, all of the key points, actually, that I'll be sharing with you guys in this series. I spelled it in a word I call THINK, which is think. T is for transformation. H is for help. I is for instruction. N is for navigation, and K is for keys. We're going to talk about transformation and help and instruction and navigation and keys. These things will help us build a perception to get the possibilities that we desire. Let's talk about transformation. For each possibility, there is a degree of transformation that is called for to behold what is possible. To see what is possible, there's a level of transformation you need to have. Transformation in your mind, transformation in your behavior, transformation in your character, transformation in the facets of your life that are required to be transformed, to be changed in order to attract the possibility to your life. I know there are lots of people who would love to be Elon Musk, but they haven't gained the transformation that is necessary to become Elon Musk, to become Steve Jobs, to become Warren Buffett. You can't just wake up one morning and then those things, the resources they have, the resources they command gets dumped on you. And then it might kill the person. It might kill you. Because these people, they have gained a transformation in their lives that has qualified them to attract the things that they are attracting in their life today. That's a possibility. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it was a possibility. Now it's a reality for them. So what this tells us is that creation is left to those who understand. It's left to those who have been transformed. It's left to those who know exactly, who have inquired into, who have observed and who have studied the possibilities they desire in their life. Now, this understanding is a power, it's a resource. You see, we see it as a power, we see it as a resource. Now, this power and this resource comes in two fashions. The first one is epiphany. The second one is discovery. In your journey of transformation to attract the possibility that we desire, in your journey of transformation to build the perception to attract the possibility that you desire, you will get epiphany and you will get discovery. If you don't get these two things, you haven't started yet. Frankly, transformation changes everything about a man's perception. I'm telling you, you must understand this. Now, a changed perception commands for a changed behavior. Now, I said a changed perception commands for a changed behavior. It doesn't change the behavior of a man just yet. When a man's perception changes, his behavior doesn't automatically change. The behavior has to change when the man moves on with the activities of a changed behavior in relation with the perception that he's just gained, in relation with the transformed mind, with the transformed everything that he just gained. The behavior will not just change. There are lots of people who have understanding of things on the earth. They have understanding of how to attract possibilities, but those possibilities are not seen in their life. Why? Their behavior has not changed. Their character has not changed. It's still lagging behind. Character is lagging behind the level of transformed mind and understanding that they have attained. But when character comes in tandem, at par with the level of transformation they have, the results come, the possibilities get attracted. For example, you're an investment banker. You understand the mechanics and the dynamics of how investment works, human behavior, human nature. You know this is exactly what will happen. But you don't act, you don't work, you ignore it. You won't attract the possibilities of the income or the revenue that you might generate from buying the stock or doing whatever it is or investing in that business. You won't. It doesn't work that way. Transformation. It's the first thing. Now, let's continue. A changed behavior is a platform to attract the possibility that we desire. When your behavior changes, you attract the possibility you desire. When the behavior changes, because a changed behavior changes everything about your life. When the behavior changes line by line, precept upon precept, the possibility gets closer and closer to you because your behavior, your character, everything about you, your ethics, They are vibrating at the frequency of the possibility. And when they get to that frequency of the possibility, resonance will walk its way and the possibility will come to you. The second point is help. Help. Now, this is a little bit tricky. I'll try my best to understand, to explain it well. Two things we talked about in transformation is epiphany and discovery. Now, epiphany and discovery, they are not natural entities. They are natural entities, but then what I mean is they are not things you can feel, you can touch. They're not things they are not like a phone that you can hold. They're not like a book. They're not like your mattress, your bag. They're not like the couch. They can't be touched, but they can be felt in a way. How they can be felt is because there is a medium. There is a medium. Because there is a medium, that's how you can feel it. But they are not things that can be touched. Now, because you can feel these things through a medium, you need the help of the medium to get to experience those things in your life. Because when epiphany comes and when discovery comes, it transforms you. From the transformation, it affects your behavior. From your behavior, you get to attract the possibilities you need. Now, let's walk back to epiphany and discovery. How do you get these things in your life? There is a medium. Now, that medium might be a little bit abstract. I separate them into two different places. The first one is a little bit, it's dynamic in context. What I mean is this. Your perception is a medium to attract epiphany, revelation. Your relationships is a medium. Your character is a medium. The second thing is that people also is a medium. Money is also a medium. Books is also a medium. Work, time management. These are mediums of how you could attract epiphany and discovery. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I mean, you need help. You can't change the world all by yourself. And you can't change the world or you can attract epiphany and discovery neglecting the mediums. Now, these mediums might be free to us. Some of them, for example, your mind is free. People are not free. If you annoy people, you lose whatever you might have to gain through their help. If you neglect relationships, you lose whatever you might have to gain with the help of a relationship. A relationship is a medium to attract discovery, to attract epiphany. It is help. It is a help resource to attract the possibility that you need. You must think about these things. So I'm just going to drop the transformation and the help for today. In our next series, in our next podcast, in the next episode, we'll talk about the rest. So thank you very much. My name is Joshua Francis, and this is the Think Podcast. I'll see you in the next one.